Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective, and I wanted to get on here today and talk about the the government's ability to screw stuff up. Every time the government gets their hands on something, it gets corrupted. And one of the more famous things that was said by President Ronald Reagan, hey, was he says the scariest words to ever come out of a mouth are, "I'm here with the government and I'm here to help." So that is so true. Just they can't touch anything without destroying it. They can't create anything without somehow messing it up. Prime example right now is the BLM movement. It is totally corrupted. Very likely, this was not an organic organization. It was probably put together by a government entity with the purpose of using it to manipulate and control a demographic, and also to use as a weapon to turn one demographic against another, because the goal is always divide and conquer, because they can never take us on head to head as a mass unit. We would all come together and the government would be completely powerless. So the only reason the government maintains power is because we allow them to. They run over us because we basically allow them to do it. And what's happening now is you have the leaders of BLM are starting to be exposed for the corrupt criminal empire that they are. And they're using the heartstrings of the people that basically the black Americans that have been told by the media that everybody hates them, and for whatever reason they believe that. I guess the media is a pretty powerful force because they can manipulate the mind. Propaganda is a powerful tool, and propaganda is easy because it sounds pretty. But researching the truth is not easy. That takes serious time. That takes a lot of effort. So truth is difficult. Propaganda is easy. Propaganda is bright and shiny and sounds all warm and fuzzy. And truth hurts. That's the reality. When you find the truth, you realize how many lies are being told to you. It can sting sometimes, especially if you're somebody who's not used to it. For many, many years, I've been able to say, yeah, that's bullshit. I'm at this point now where I can smell through the bullshit. It's just too easy. If it sounds just too fluffy, if it looks too shiny, it's probably bullshit. And you need to do some research and find out what the real deal is. So that's where I am. But what has happened now, you've had one of these leaders that was exposed for using millions of dollars and buying herself some nice little estates in California. Apparently not just one. She went on a buying spree and got her some houses. Okay? That money was not intended for one person to have a wonderful life. The money that was donated to BLM was supposed to be used for inner city projects, growth and development, educational advancement, things that would help the community that they're supposed to help. But instead, it's a racketeering and money laundering organization. And I'm pretty sure that this video is going to be unmonetized and it'll probably be flagged and all this crap, because I'm not speaking in the propaganda. I'm speaking in the truth. Now, as far as I'm concerned, there is no individual life force that exceeds the value of another life force. That's to include everything. We are equally alive, and nobody is above another. Nobody is below another. That's the reality. But now you have another BLM leader who's also on a school board, a director of a school board, that has been accused of allegedly diddling 62 underage individuals. Now, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. That's some bullshit. That's disgusting. That's predatory. And should the accusations be found to be true, I hope this son of a bitch rots under the prison. Leave the children alone, you freaks. Ugh. Anyway, that is a serious issue. It makes me wonder what else is going to come out with the organization that is supposed to benefit the Black American youth, the black community in general. It ain't happening. And the reason I opened this video with everything the government touches gets corrupted is because if you think about the process of BLM, it's been a political movement. And when you donated your money to that political movement, you went directly into the coffers of the Democrat Party. And for those people who enjoy the propaganda and don't like to look into reality, you better wake up at some point and realize that the Democrat Party was and is the party of slavery. They used to do it by owning people on plantations. Now they do it by owning your mind and telling you what to think, how to feel, who to hate, all this stuff. So it's still a form of slavery. And every time they turn around, every policy that they put forward is in the form of slavery. Right now it's all anti-whitey. Hate whitey. You know, it's your job to ban whitey. Well, guess what? That's fucking racist too. Excuse the F-bomb. Don't usually do that. But this one's bothering the hell out of me. The Black Lives Matter is proving itself to be another racketeering and money laundering organization that is run, owned, and operated by the Democrat Party. It is just another wing of their corruption. And maybe, most likely, some of the people that are involved in Black Lives Matter, and I have to say with some confidence that most of them have good intention. They want things better for their community. Everybody does. There's no reason that these inner cities have to be like they are. The only reason they're like that is because the people that they elect pocket all the money that's used to go to their lifestyle. So my suggestion is get the hell away from BLM. Start an organization that is independent of the government. Don't let the government touch it. Get your 501c3 nonprofit organization started. Get your group of people, your office members, your foundation. Get them all together and get everybody on the same page and start putting programs together directly for your community. It doesn't have to go through Washington in order to get something done. You can do this by yourself, and you can build up your communities. But stay away from anything that the government has put its hands on. It just doesn't work out well for the people that are supposed to be benefiting from it. But I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's absolutely corrupt. And it's continuous. Every single time something comes up, the government gets their hands on it and they corrupt it. That's bottom line with this whole thing. But anyhow, now I got to go find my pups because they were with me. Trying to keep avoiding raindrops, and here not too long from now I'll be putting together another video on my sister channel, or brother channel, and we'll get that up and going, but I got to do the editing, and I hate editing. I'm not good at it. But anyway, that's what I got for y'all. If you like what I have to say, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out the door. Tell your friends about me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We got other information coming. Getting back into the swing of things. But let's stay away from the government. They tend to screw up everything. But until next time, y'all, stay in the fight.